Hamann's vision: Socrates, Marsyas, and Christ. What happens when a philosopher boldly reimagines a cultural icon? Johann Georg Hamann, often called the Magus of the North, made an audacious contribution by challenging his era's rationalism. Rather than rejecting Socrates, he reinterpreted him. Was Socrates truly the rationalist hero we believe, or something more profound? Hamann stands apart by portraying Socrates as more than a rational thinker. For Hamann, Socrates embodied a unity of ethical beauty and spiritual depth, reflecting values neglected by Enlightenment philosophy. Hamann rewrites the narrative, positioning Socrates not just as a rational guide, but as a spiritual precursor to Christ. This interpretation opposes the rationalist view of Socrates upheld by Enlightenment thinkers like Kant. Hamann believed that Socrates offered something richer, showing how human existence surpasses pure logic. In this light, reason is important, but incomplete without spirituality and ethical insight. To substantiate his interpretation, Hamann turns to the myth of the satyr Marsyas. This myth tells the story of how Marsyas found a flute abandoned by the goddess Athena, who refused to play it because it distorted her face. Marsyas, on the other hand, did not care about his appearance and was able to develop his skill in playing the flute to such an extent that he challenged Apollo himself. Hamann sees a parallel between Marsyas and Socrates in this myth. Both were able to transcend physical beauty, Socrates through ethical perfection and Marsyas through musical art. By pairing Socrates with Marsyas, Hamann underscores the power of inner creativity and moral integrity. Both figures, in different ways, resisted societal standards and emphasized the importance of depth over form. This mythical parallel serves as a metaphor for Socrates' spiritual brilliance. For Hamann, Socrates and Christ share critical parallels. Just as the decline of Greek gods heralded the rise of a simpler, more human image in Christ, Socrates stood as an exception in Greek thought. Content, spirituality, and moral insight took precedence over the classical obsession with form. Socrates' trial and martyrdom mirror Christ's sacrifice, transcending physical appearance or normative beauty. Socrates becomes for Hamann a servant figure, one who through humility and deeper wisdom anticipates the message of the gospel. Hamann's philosophy was a reaction against the Enlightenment's cult of reason. He criticized thinkers like Kant, who grounded morality in systematic rationality. For Hamann, human nature was too intricate, rich, and spiritual to be reduced to formulas or frameworks. Rather than seeing reason as the sole path to truth, Hamann championed intuition, inner perception, and spiritual practice. This integrated view, combining reason with emotion and faith, offered an alternative to the rigid systems of Enlightenment thought. Hamann rejected the Enlightenment's separation of content and form, truth and beauty. In his view, philosophy needed to embrace complexity, merging intellectual rigor with soulful creativity. His portrayal of Socrates reflects this vision, emphasizing the philosopher's alignment with divine mysteries rather than mere dialectics. This seamless synthesis of spirituality, ethics, and creativity remains Hamann's lasting philosophical legacy. Through his provocative vision, he urges us to question how we define reason and where we place the boundaries of truth. Hamann's reinterpretation of Socrates as a blend of Marsyas and Christ challenges us to rethink reason, beauty, and spirituality in our philosophical pursuits. Let his vision inspire you to explore the richness of ideas outside conventional systems. Which figure challenges your thinking? Join us in this journey of deeper inquiry.